Welcome to C Tarot. I'm C. So today's reading is what is their karma for slandering your name? Okay. So you're going to have 3 piles to choose from. I'm just setting up the piles right now just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So right now I'm just pulling out the cards to talk about what did they do? What is their karma, right? And then from the cards, we will discover possibly what they did. So I'm going to do 4 piles. And we're just going to make this quick and easy. I just want to show you my setup and how I do this. What is their karma for slandering your name? This is a new setup for me, so trying to figure out if this is how I like it. I thank you for commenting. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for watching the videos. If you like my content, subscribe, of course. Hit the bell notification to know when I'm uploading again. If you're looking for the timestamps, just know it's in the description box. Yeah. So what is their karma for slandering your name? Pile 1. Give us details, please. Pile 2. Oh, they're trying to let you know what's going on already. Let me just put this at an angle. Pile, let's see, pile 3. And I'm just going to read these how it is, okay? I'm not going to manipulate them, read them from a negative standpoint. I'm not going to read them from a positive standpoint. I'm just going to read the cards as I see them. So, you have pile 1. You have pile 2. You have pile 3 and pile 4. Pile 1, I'm going to put this orange stone there. Pile 2, I'm going to put this green stone. Pile 4, I'm going to put this yellow stone. And pile 3, I'm going to put the yellow stone. And pile 4, I'm going to put the blue stone. I'm just going to burn some bay leaves just to kind of cleanse a little bit more. Get any unwanted manipulation out of the space and out of the room. And let's get started. So let me just clear my space so I can have room to do this. Don't forget, I will timestamp everything so you will know where to go to the piles if you don't want to stay watching this part. So let's start with, well, first of all, let me get out the cards where I'm just going to give you some advice about this situation. All right, and I'll use the angels, gods, and goddesses to give you some advice on what to do or how to handle this or how to look at this situation, okay? Any information you want to know about me is going to be in the comment box, description box, okay? How to reach me, how to reach me, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, I haven't said this, this is C Earth. And you can call me C. So, pile 1. Well, sorry guys. A lot of setup. That's why I like to do this ahead of time, so I don't have to burden you with doing all this. But I want you to see me pull the cards so you can see that I'm pulling the cards. So this orange stone, pile 1, what's their karma? Transgression, flaws, contradictions, mistakes. So you have this. This person is going to start having people come up against them. 10 of Cups, possibly a Pisces having to do with this. Happiness, good things, party, celebration. The cat indicates flattery when it's close, but when it's far, it denotes strife. So, what is their karma? Their family is going to turn against them. They're going to have problems in their family. However, that is if there's bad karma to be had, okay? If there's good karma to be had, then they're going to leave transgression and end up having a 10 of Cups, and then end up with this 9 being treated very well and flattered and appreciated by people. So it depends, because don't forget, you can have good karma and you can have bad karma. There's no one, type of karma a person can experience. They can experience good karma, they can experience bad karma. So, but this has to do with slandering your name. So let's look at this a little bit more. Yeah, they're going to have they're going to have people happily go up against them, basically. Happily go against them. Happily pick out their flaws and their contradictions and their mistakes and everything that they've done wrong. Their family is going to pick them apart and cause problems in their life. So, what is the advice to you about this situation? You have 2 cards. The first one is Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest in your life. And then you have Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. So, maybe, I'm beginning to see this story. You was in a family where everybody nitpicked. They pointed out your mistakes, your contradictions, all sorts of things. Caused all type of challenges and everything in your life. And you basically dealt with your shadow self. But this person is going to have to deal with their shadow self now, which is having something to do with their family and how they interact with others, especially in loving relationships. This has to deal with flattery. So this is someone that to get their way, they flatter people. They do those kind of things to get people's love. But it seems like the same thing, if this resonates with you, the same thing that they did to you is going to happen to them. And for you to heal, it's time for you to be yourself. If you've always been picked apart about who you are, it is time to be you. And of course, you see this third eye is highlighted. It is time to
see things from a more spiritual standpoint, so you can really see what is going on. Because abundance is about to come to you. And when I see it, the sun down here, it's like support. There's about to be support in abundance, material wealth, material gain, you know. So that is what I see for you, pile 1. Let's go on to pile 2. So pile 2 is this green stone. What's their karma for slandering your name? Okay, so you have sacrifice, renunciation, offering, letting go. This person is going to have to, they're going to have to let go of what they've been saying. They're going to have to walk away. They're going to have to take a L. They're going to have to sit themselves down. They're going to have to eat their words. They're going to have to apologize. They're going to have to pay restitution for the things that they've caused because of the things they've said. This is the number 8. This is something this person has been doing not only to you but other people, and they're gonna be sacrificed, you know. And then you have the Hierophant in reverse. So if they were supposed to get some type of justice, they're not going to get justice. They're not going to get justice in marriage. They're not going to get justice in their company. They're not going to get justice in any kind of setting. They're not going to get justice. They'll possibly have to take a loss. They're going to have to take an L. And then you have the mountains. Nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. Yeah, they're gonna be taken advantage of, is just as they did it to someone else. And you have another 8, and then you have the 5. So there's conflict, another 5, and then another 8. Their life is going to change, and maybe something that they desire or love so much is going to be sacrificed. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they tried to sacrifice you by throwing you under the bus, and it seems like the same thing is going to happen. They're going to have to sacrifice something they love, and they're still not going to get the justice. They're not going to get justice for the slight that they've been given, because they didn't give you any justice. And then you have the goddess of psychic protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So you can manifest your own protection. What you see, what you believe, what you know, what you think is what it is. So if you know that you are untouchable and nobody can bother you or mess with you, that is what it is. Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe is what you create. And regardless, no one can harm you. And then you have the angel of expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. So you have the right. You have the right to speak up. You have the right to say how you feel. You have the right to tell your story. Whatever justice this person was hoping to get, it is not going to play in their favor. And they're going to have to take a L. And the sacrifice is they're going to have to offer up something. They're going to lose something. That is their karma. Or either they're going to have to let go. Even if what they're saying was right and correct, they're not going to get justice because they did not give it when they were supposed to. So that is your reading pile 2. That's their karma. The orange stone, pile 3. What is their karma? They're going to have psychic nightmares. And you'll have psychic protection, because it seems like this person has been attacking you psychically. 5 is about conflicts. If you dream, they've been causing bad dreams and stuff. They've been attacking you. If you're feeling like, you have scratches and stuff when you wake up and you don't know where it came from, or you feel dizzy sometimes when you're moving around, or maybe you get like a sudden kink in your neck out of nowhere, like somebody tried to crack your neck, or just weird stuff. This person is getting it back because they, for slandering your name, they're going to get psychically attacked. And then you have the Knight of Wands, a young man to 25 years old, important letter. So this person is going to get some important news from someone who is between the age of adolescence to 25 years old. And then you have children, number 12, which says children is a sign of friendly disposition and gentleness. But this person most likely is going to be getting visits and nightmares from this young person. You know what I mean? Maybe they slighted someone that was, slandering someone, messing up somebody's life, and it has to do with this young man. And they're going to be forever, plagued by that. Their conscience is not going to let them sleep. Their conscience is not going to let this go, basically. Their conscience is not going to let this go, and they're not going to be able to get over what is happening. They're going to be psychically stalked, basically, every night. And it has something to do with kids, children, and this young man who is an adolescent to 25 years old. That is their karma for slandering your name. And then this is your card, Goddess. Goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment. Maybe it's this Knight of Wands, this young man who, has something to do with it. But whoever it is, it's somebody that loves you and somebody that you are related to. Because you see the trees coming from her body. That has to do with this person is connected to you genetically. And then you have the Goddess of healing. So your womb is being healed. Your sacral chakra, your solar chakra is being healed. And this young man, this person is possibly doing it. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. And so it is being healed. And that is the karma for this person for slandering your name. They're going to experience nightmares, and they're going to be haunted by whoever has to do with this. These children, or either the Queen of Diamonds over these children, or possibly all these people. And the Knight of Wands. All these people are going to haunt this person, and you will be healing this family situation. So that is what I have for you. Pile 3. And then pile 4, you have the blue stone, lapis lazuli. If you know the names of the stones, feel free to tell me. Burnt by the sun has to do with ambition, extension, and reach. 8, 9, 10. There's going to be an end Burnt by the sun has to do with trying to have something so bad, right? And say what you want is the sun. Well, you get so close to it that it actually burns you. So it is not good for you. In the end, it ends up being bad for you. So this person is going to get so close that they're going to get to the sun and suffer, because you have the Tower in reverse. So this person, when I see a tower, it has to do with an ending, right? Like something falling apart. But when I see it in reverse, it can also mean you diverted a tower moment, but you're stuck where you are. So you're stuck in this burning building that is collapsing, basically. And then the lion has to do with bad news, shock, sudden shock, and bad news. So you have 6, 6, 6, and 11. You know, so this definitely, what's their karma? They're going to be stuck in a situation that is very hot and very uncomfortable, and they're going to have to stay there, and they're going to have to deal with it. And it could be literally having something to do with fire and being stuck somewhere physically in the place that is on fire, or either, a place, a building, a situation, when we talk about somebody being on fire, Venereal disease or something like that, that is their karma. And what is the advice to you about the situation? You have Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Okay? Tell it like it is. My grandma always told me, speak your truth. Say what you gotta say and then leave it alone. I am a firm believer in that. Say what you gotta say and then leave it. Speak your truth. You only got one card. Speak your truth. That's it. All right. So that is your reading, guys. If you like the content, subscribe so you can get notified. Even if you don't like the content, still subscribe if you want to keep up with what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter to me. If it makes you happy, if you like it, I love it. But I thank you so much. And until next time, I'm going to say goodbye.